I think in the last 2 days of very intense and very extensive discourse, one of the very underlying theme that cut across all the sessions, all the disciplines, and all the deliberations was some kind of a theme about simmering conflicts and crises across the Himalayas, because this part of the world has witnessed varieties of conflicts, very unparalleled in nature, unparalleled in their structures, and the unparalleled in terms of the nature of their destructions also. And I think this is where the Himalayan Consensus team felt the extreme need of having some kind of an interdisciplinary team that would not only talk about some kind of a forecasting of a conflict, but also would like to say something on what are the different scientific communities and organized and unorganized ways of dealing with such kind of conflicts. Because we see that the conflicts across the Himalayas are again incubating. They are emerging. Some of them have started showing their tentacles, and in some cases they are likely to erupt, and be again a full-blown conflict. And we don't have the luxury to wait for a situation where we have to again redo the entire exercise. We also feel that the rounds of conflict which we are likely to witness would be of a different nature, of a different variety, depth, right? And we say that there could be a clash between what you call the soft power and hard power. A conflict could arise of that, given the nature of states here, given the uprisings among the communities here. We can see some of the symptoms emerging when the human's insecurities reach its extreme. When we have also seen that the geographies, the communities, the cultures, when they feel threatened, and we have seen some of these symptoms already emerging in the Himalayan regions. We have also seen systems and institutions tending to collapse, right? And systems and institutions not able to recognize what you call the new normal, right? And this is where we see that we need to really come together on an interdisciplinary basis. We have also seen that our livelihood practices in the mountain areas are getting choked, are getting narrowed down. And what are the options for the people? I saw DG Dr. Molden talking about different livelihood practices. We also saw that the UNDP resident representative talking about how a coefficient like Gini may not really capture the nature, the variations, the depth of this kind of conflicts. We would therefore like to suggest and float this idea from the Himalayan Consensus Board that we must have a kind of an interdisciplinary team, right, that would both support, cater to the policy needs, and of course deal with in a very handsome manner with some of these major conflicts that are coming up. Because we feel unless we have prosperity, peace, stability, and harmony in the Himalayan regions, the two grand visions, the two great neighbors in India and China, they are proposing and they are going in a full-throated manner, a project like One Belt, One Road from China, and a project like Act East policy or Look East policy from India. They may not be realized if the region delves into or again galvanizes what you call the conflictual dynamics. So therefore, we would like to propose that we should have a strong, reassertive team that would deal what we call today. Many of us have said that the disasters, the nature of climate change and disasters have started disrespecting what you call the political boundaries. And therefore we need such kind of a non-governmental or a semi-governmental or a second, what you call a track 2, track 3, track 4, or track 1.5 even, what you call the conflict mitigation initiative. Thank you very much.